What's up, everybody? This is going to be your not monthly, your daily tarot guidance reading for Thursday, April the 5th, 2018. So this will be for all collective energy. So generally speaking, anyone who's meant to receive a message from this reading, pretty much. So this is not a specific reading or personal reading for anyone. So if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate with you. That's just how it works sometimes. So anywho, let's go ahead and tune into the collective energies. I'm going to ask Divine Spirit, the Divine Creator, to tap into the energy tomorrow, which is for some of you today now, Thursday, April the 5th, 2018's major relevant energies for the collective. Thank you, Divine Spirit. All right. Got the 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, the King of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, one more, okay, so 2 wanted to come out. So we got the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Cups, so I'll put that to the side. Bottom card is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. 10 of Pentacles is your overall energy. I feel like you guys, this is something, has something to do with making a clear-cut decision that you have been resting on. This could be in relations to a job move, a career move, or change. Could be in relations to something with your home life. It could have something to do with your health. Maybe you feel like you've invested too much energy into something. This could have something to do with people close to you. But you're challenging with this all is the 4 of Cups. So the obstacle or challenge with this energy, I feel like you kind of been waiting too long or resting on this for far too long. Not that you've missed an opportunity, but I feel like you're not allowing yourself to see the opportunities that are here. I feel like there's already been a chance or an opportunity and you haven't taken it. So you might be completely oblivious to the fact that there's been an open door or some sort of chance, I'm hearing, opportunity or chance in front of you, and you haven't necessarily taken it. I feel like this is an energy of procrastination. To focus on the physical, but not paying attention to how you feel as well. With the King of Swords as your suggested approach, I feel like Spirit is telling you to approach the situation knowing that you already have the information and you more than likely have already made up your mind or made a decision as to how you want to move forward with something. Maybe this is what you're going to say for some of you. You have something that you want to say or you know what you want to say, but you haven't made up your mind to do it yet. Or you feel like you don't know what to say, but you really do. Or you don't know what decision to make, but you really do. As far as your focus, you have the 8 of Pentacles as your focus. I feel like Spirit's telling you to focus on maybe what things could be perfected, because I really feel like there's nothing that really needs to be perfected. I feel like you need to know that or you need to see that. It's like, well, if I just do this one thing, but it's really, I'm getting it's really an energy of procrastination. Like there's nothing more that you can do about the situation or nothing else that you can possibly do to make it the right time, or there's no better time than where it is right now. And I feel like you kind of going back to do some final touches on something that's already done. I feel like it's just an illusion because the 10 of Pentacles, it's complete, it's done. But when you're looking at the 8 of Pentacles, like there's still more for me to do, I feel like it's not really more for you to do. Your conclusion, you had 2 cards I wanted to come out, so I took it. You got the 10 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. So the conclusion is going to be, I feel like wherever you place the energy, wherever you place your energy, where you feel most happiest, where you feel most content, most at peace, most balanced within yourself, or good about yourself, or good where you are, that's the energy that you're going to attract. And there's a major shift that comes from this energy, whether this happens on a physical level where you can see it, or it's just energetically. This is definitely about making some major choices or decisions. These could be matters of the heart, or multiple things. But when you place your focus somewhere specifically, or your emotions, you attract from this space of the Ten of Cups, feeling content, feeling happy, feeling joyous, or feeling good within yourself, or feeling like something has healed or worked itself out. You're going to attract that, and it's going to reflect back to you that it is so. So I feel like it's something positive for a majority of you that's going to shift. All right. So let's see what's up with love, where love is concerned. And I feel like you guys will have a peace of mind or clarity of mind. All right. Divine Spirit asks for highest guidance, truth, and clarity for the collective in the matters of the heart and matters of love and all types of relationships for Thursday, April the 5th, 2018. Okay. What is the major love energies for the collective when it comes to love and matters of the heart? Okay. Creativity, boundaries, intimacy, love, and the divine masculine. Bottom card is spiritual maturity. Okay. Creative energy. So creativity is your overall energy for the matters of the heart. So this is you, again, a lot of you, you're at a good space and a good energy to just start creating. Like right now, you guys, I feel like manifestations are happening at a rapid space, or pace rather. I also feel like you guys are going to see results fast of what you've set in motion, or at least validation or signs that whether or not it's been accepted or it has not been accepted by the universe. And when it comes to love, so this is something that you could even be co-creating with a partner. Like, even if you're with someone or you aren't with someone, let's say for some of you, you guys are in a relationship, you and your partner have a shared focus, whether you realize it or not. You and this person's main goal, and subconsciously, is we want to stick together. So their way of manifesting that may be different from your way of manifesting it, or how they approach it is different. It could also be that you guys know what your goal is and what you want to manifest together. For others of you, this is someone out there who is the same, in the same energy field as you, or has the same desires and goals as you, and you guys are manifesting and creating your world together, and you don't even know it, whether you know each other or not. I feel like that's what's happening. With the boundaries card as your challenged energy, I feel like this is, again, creating a healthy boundary between energies. I only want good vibes and good shit and good people around me. I don't want, any negativity. I don't, even if that means I'm doing it to myself. I don't want any to think negative, or I'm not going to accept people who, take advantage of me, or people who don't want to better themselves. It's creating those boundaries and focusing upon only what you want, because you see this clouded energy. It's all rainbowish. It has different colors, bright colors. I feel like that's the good stuff. So she's protecting herself with good vibes only, and anything else, she's not accepting it. And I feel like she's gonna fight for hers with this tiger energy. It's like, I'm gonna fight for my prosperity and my good fortune. I'm not gonna allow someone to come into my space and ruin that for me, because I have divine wisdom behind me. I know the truth. I have discernment to see the truth. I'm not up for the games. So you're not going to allow that to happen, or some of you guys, you don't know how to do that just yet. It's like you're still kind of falling victim to negativity, whether it be from other people, whether it be how you perceive yourself, whether it be what you're saying to yourself, what you keep affirming. Usually things that we don't want, we continue to focus on those fears, those worries, or we let the wrong people in our space, and they kind of taint our energy a bit. So it's a struggle with creating those healthy boundaries for yourself, or figuring out how to do that and how to stand firm. But I feel like the biggest thing is, don't harden your heart, Don't hold that energy of resentment. I feel like you should be open with love, but use your discernment to know how and who and when and where it's acceptable. Because sometimes you can love people from a distance. Some people don't really deserve everything that you have to give in love. Um, Certain circumstances are just not worth the energy. You know, it's also the key to this as well, to fight this, to fight this obstacle is really going to be your happiness has to mean everything to you. Your happiness, I'm not going to allow you to come in my space and start any drama. I'm not going to allow my thoughts to get the best of me. Like, once you hear something in your head that says something like you can't do it or you're stupid, cut it off right away and be like, whatever. And focus on something else. Shift the energy really quickly. Know how to come back at people when they say something to you like, I don't know if you can do that. And, when people kind of give you these self-defeating statements, challenge them. Even if it's coming from yourself, challenge that energy. So you have intimacy, which represents your approach or your suggested approach to matters of the heart. I feel like Spirit wants you to feel what you feel, especially when it comes to a partner. Be open to different ways of intimacy, and I feel like it's emotional intimacy and nurturing. I feel like if you're single right now, if you're single at this very moment, you don't have anybody, or maybe you could be interested in someone, but you're not committed to anyone right now, Spirit's telling you to commit to yourself by nurturing your own feelings. And when you feel something, don't downplay it or second guess it or judge it. Just accept how you feel, because I feel like when you get in a relationship, it's practicing how to really listen and pay attention to how someone else feels and taking into consideration for someone else's feelings, knowing that their feelings are valid even if you don't really agree sometimes, or even at times you also want someone else to mirror that energy back to you. You want someone that also too will hear you out and respect your feelings even if they don't agree with what you're feeling. I feel like there's a different level of intimacy. It's not always about sex and the physical. It's about the spiritual and the emotional, but you have to build that intimacy within yourself first. Focus is love. Suggested focus. So I feel like Spirit is suggesting that you focus on loving yourself. This card has come up way too many times, and I feel that should be your biggest thing. And self-love means my happiness is number one. I'm not going to allow myself or anybody else to ruin that for me. Um, One of the other things is I won't deny myself of what I feel. I won't deny myself of things that I want. Um, there's some level of caution with that, because not everything that we want is of our highest good. But I feel like if these are things that our heart truly desires, don't knock it down by saying, I can't do it because, I'm getting too old, or I can't do that because there's not enough jobs around like that, or there's not enough good men or women around. Don't downplay your desire or your wish because of some self-defeating thought or belief or some past experience or something someone's saying to you or something someone else went through or someone said to you. It's like you have to completely wash all that out, and it's like you have to connect to divine love within yourself and all that is divine spirit. And it's like a reflection. The love you have for yourself should be a reflection of how God loves you. Some people don't believe in God, but the fact that you're still here and you're still breathing, that's an energy of love. You don't have to be here. Even when you pass on, you go somewhere else, I feel like that's an act of love. The universe is so infinite. It has so many layers and dimensions we can't process with our human minds. But I feel like there's so many things to be grateful for and see how divine, godly love exists in the universe. When you look past all of the drama, you're always going to find the bad, but you're always going to find the good too if you look for it. It's all about your lens. Are you going to look from a shady gray dark lens, or are you going to see things from a rainbow lens? It's up to you. It's not about fooling yourself, but in a way you kind of do have to train your mind to only see certain things. Of course, you got to have that survival mode. Your ego is there for survival, but too much of it is never a good thing. But I feel like Spirit wants you to focus on how you can connect with yourself and love yourself unconditionally. The conclusion is the divine masculine. So your conclusion, for some of you, this could be a healthy masculine energy within yourself, being assertive, being more confident, feeling more empowered, more sure of yourself, and or sure how you want to live your life, being more passionate and driven to go after the things that you want. It could also be that some of you guys are going to attract someone who's in the highest vibration of within themselves, a person who knows themselves, who loves themselves, knows what they want and what they don't want in love, has respect for themselves, has respect for others, who honors themselves, who has a healthy ego, but also has a healthy spiritual side too. And it's not about being the perfect man or woman. I feel like everyone is perfect in their own way, and some people are more perfect for us than others are. You know, we have our own type, we have our ideal of what we seek and what we're looking for, the type of characteristics, the little things such as how they look and just little things. But I feel like this represents someone who's them. They aren't, and we're not perfect completely, but I feel like this is a, an energy of self-love, a person who knows and loves themselves and won't settle for less. And I feel like that's why Spirit's trying to prepare you to get that way, for either your partner to step into this energy or your future partner to be like that. Because if you step in an energy where you don't really love yourself, you're still struggling with your happiness and beliefs, and allowing people to use you and abuse you, kind of downplaying yourself, settling in some cases in life, you're going to attract people that are going to continue those cycles with you or are just like that. But if, you want what you say you want, I want this magnificent love and I want this partner to be everything. I want them to be, confident. I want them to be loyal. I want them to be comfortable in their own skin, funny. I want them to be happy with their own life. Whatever it is that you're seeking or looking for, you got to be that too. That's real. Because we attract what we are all day, every day. If we're in a shitty mood, we're going to attract people that's going to continue to make us be in a shitty mood, or people that are too in a shitty mood. So it's like, I'm having a bad day, and then here comes this person. Oh my God, me too. You won't believe what happened. And then it keeps that energy going, and you have a shitty day. But if you're in an energy where you love yourself and you're sure of yourself and you know what you want, you're going to attract that person. So if you really want what you say you want, you got to be that. It's easier said than done. I don't feel like Spirit is saying you got to be Mr. Perfect or Miss Perfect in order to have that. But you have to embody what you're looking for. Say, for some funny reason, you want someone who's thin and you might be bigger, and that's like besides the point. But like, just say for instance, Spirit's not telling you gotta lose weight. It's not what they're saying. But there's aspects that you admire or would like someone to have. You also too have to have an element of that. Even if this person is a Christian, you're a Muslim, but you want someone who is firm in their beliefs, or they know what they want spiritually. Be careful of what you ask for too, because like, this is funny because I'm thinking about a reading I did for someone, and she wasn't really too happy with what she was attracting. She pretty much attracted someone who sounds just like her, who looks just like her. Um, and I can identify with that because, like, if you say something like, for instance, I want a guy that's just like me. Be careful what you ask for, because this motherfucker has the same exact personality as you. He could look like you, and like, I don't want nobody that looks exactly like me. Like, I might be into something different. I might be into, like, I'm a thick girl, so I like thin guys. I do. But like, what if I attract someone thick and I'll be like, I don't want that. Like, I want someone that's tall and skinny. That's what I'm into. I'm stupid, but I'm not stupid, but that's what I like. I'm being silly right now. But I remember one time, like in a few readings, like people kept saying like, your husband's gonna be bald and he's gonna be this and that. I'm like, that sounds exactly like my dad. But then I remembered that I had said something like, I want a man to love me just like my dad. Okay, well, here's somebody that sounds like my dad, who like the description of what he looks like is like my dad. I'm just like, no, that's not what I want. So let me readjust my what I said. So the universe hears us, like they hear us clearly, hears us. So that's just an example, but yeah, I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. It's funny. But yeah, like no, I don't want anybody that looks like my dad. Like I love my dad and everything, but I don't want somebody that looks like him. Like does that mean, I don't know. That's just me. Alright, so I'm going to do a pick a card with the Goddess Oracle deck. So if you guys have something that you would like advice on or with, maybe you want to ask your Divine Feminine within yourself what the message you have, or maybe you guys are into goddesses energy or feminine energy. You guys could have something on your mind, on your heart. So I'm going to pull 3 cards from this deck, and I'm going to ask Divine Spirit, can you please give us clear, divine guidance, truth, and clarity, love, and healing straight from this deck, and that those who are meant to receive a message, that it be received. All right. Come on now. Okay. So, these back. And some of these goddess names are, like, hard to pronounce, so I'm not even going to try to do it. For some of them, I might. Some of them, I'm not going to do that. It's not grammar class. It's not language arts. All right. Divine Spirit, ask for highest guidance, truth, and clarity. 3 cards as advice and guidance. Okay. So here we have card 1, 2, and 3. I'll give you guys a moment to meditate upon the card that you feel most drawn to. And I will go ahead and pull for you. Okay. All right. First goddess, what's the message she has? Dana, whatever. And it's the high priestess energy, and her message is you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching with sacred space. So you guys could be gifted in a way that you can help others through maybe magic, candle magic, maybe like Reiki. Is it Reiki healing, chakra healing, candle magic, like I said, spell work or something. Like you have the ability to help and heal people in that way. For others of you, you guys, wherever you spend most of your time, you guys could be a writer, you guys could be a singer, you guys could be a teacher. Wherever you spend most of your time, whatever your sacred space is, that is what Spirit is saying your gift is to others, or you might be able to teach others with this gift. And I feel also to trust your intuition too. Lapis lazuli, the crystal. So I'm hearing it's a crystal. So maybe you guys might want to work with that. Next goddess, we have Sedina, infinite supply. It says you are supplied for today and all of your tomorrow with undying love at the bottom. So you guys have unconditional love all around you, and I feel like you need to see the universe as an infinite space that no matter what it is, whether it's love, whether it's money, whether it's happiness, it's infinite. It's all enough to go around. It's not that only some people deserve to be happy and some people don't. It's an energy that's up for grabs. Energy just is. Love is up for grabs. Whatever else it is on your mind, it could be friendship, it could be loyalty. It's out there, and I feel like you have to just look beyond the surface of things, expand your consciousness, expand your mind, be more open. But Spirit is saying that you're provided for all in tomorrow and you have unconditional love surrounding you. Okay. Card number 3. Vesta, home, the home card. Her message is your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. And Aphrodite, inner goddess, inner goddess. So some of you guys are moving. Obviously, this is what the card says, but I feel if you guys are struggling with moving homes or trying to find a place, Spirit's saying to possibly work with some sort of love goddess. So Aphrodite is one of them. Um, what is her name? Oh my gosh, it's gonna kill me. Kuan Yin, Isis, and Oshun, if you guys feel guided to do that. But I feel if not, because Aphrodite rules Venus, so Venus day is Friday. So maybe setting out some intentions on Friday to manifest, or doing spell work on Fridays to manifest and create an opportunity for a home, or to manifest your perfect home. For others of you, like, yeah, same goes. You guys could look on a Friday. For some reason, I'm getting Friday, like, or something to do with Venus energy. Like, maybe where there's a planet in Venus, or, like, something to do with Venus. Maybe Taurus season for some of you. Taurus season, you guys will be moving, or you'll find a space, or you'll have opportunities to find a home in May or April. Late April to mid-May, which is Taurus season. Taurus is ruled by Venus. Maybe even later in the year during Libra season. Libra is also ruled by Venus. Planet is Venus. So that's what I'm hearing. I hope this resonates with you guys. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, you guys can check out my website, waluchildreadings.com. Just be sure to sign up on the website in order to purchase a reading with me. If you guys would like an emergency reading, a full and in-depth emergency reading, it's out to you within 24 hours, so that's the quickest time frame that I have. So if you guys are needing your answers way before my typical time frame, you guys can purchase an emergency reading. Also, if you guys want something, just a quick mini emergency reading, or just a quick question you guys might have reading, hit me up on Instantgo. For Apple users only. It's a mobile app. You guys can hit me up for readings there. If you guys are interested in Aries birthday reading, for those of you who are Aries sun sign, or you guys know a sun sign Aries, hook them up with a birthday reading, or hook yourself up with a birthday reading. I'm running a special now until April 20th. Follow me on social media as well if you guys would like to. And until the next reading,